up, Fit Family? It's your man, Caleb. Hey, I want to first say it was a great Father's Day weekend. A big shout out to all the great fathers that got honored and just uplifted. We need to continuously uplift our men in any capacity, weight, race, or creed. But today I want to give a quick mobile edition version of just weak point training is the topic and muscle imbalances. If you want to learn more about your overall body, I got a YouTube channel, baby. Go subscribe, guys. Go subscribe. Leo Fitness. I won't let you down. I won't disappoint. Got more videos, more things coming. So let's talk about weak point training and muscle imbalances. Now, I'm sure at some point, even if you never trained in the gym, you've looked at your body, scanned it over, you've critiqued it, you've decided what looks good on you and what are your best attributes. For guys, you know right away if you got a big chest, if your arms look good, if your legs look good, if you got a nice midsection, if your breasts look good, you already know what body parts on your physique looks great. And there's nothing worse than going to the gym and you see that huge dude, we all know is common, that big guy with some bird legs. He got no quads, no hamstrings, no calves, or big shoulders and no chest, and he looks sunk in because everything else is huge in front, no chest. Ladies, your bottom half is banging because it's all about them booty gains now, hips, ass. So you work your lower half, but your top half is little, is weak. You got no definition in your shoulders, no muscularity. See, when you have muscle imbalances, it can really lead to major injuries. And a lot of times you don't know why you're having a lot of the aches and pains and things that are hurting on you because you have all these muscle imbalances. When we talk about muscle imbalances, I'm talking specifically about areas that you don't train at all. Now, let's say I'm speaking to people that actually go to the gym. If you're not in the gym, this is still for you because at the same time, it'll get you prepared of what not to do when you start your gym and your fit journey. And so you're actively in the gym and you're wondering why certain body parts might hurt because you're not really training your lagging body parts, or your left side or right side dominant, and you might be training that side of your body with a certain form and the other side of your body with another form. And so if you don't correct that, it can lead to long extended injuries in your body, depending on what that body part is. So my approach is for you to put weak point training in your regimen. Now, what's weak point training? Basically, is when you look in that mirror, critique, and you're honest with yourself at a certain body part that you know is lagging or weak, muscle group it is, and how much help it needs to grow. So I'm going to give you a template of how I approach weak point training, and maybe you can use it to do the same. Now, you got several ways to do it. One way I do it is I do it in all one day. So let's say I train Monday through Thursday, and then Friday is going to be my weak point training day. That means I start from head to toe. I start from traps, shoulders, chest, back, arms, forearms, legs, calves, and I at least do 2 to 3 exercises in the area of that body part that I think needs help. So if it's chest and I think upper chest, which always for guys, upper chest needs help, then I'm going to train 2 different exercises for upper chest. If my biceps, and I think the little head of my bicep needs strengthening over the big head, then I train 2 exercises that target that area. If my calves need overall training, then I do 2 to 3 exercises that are going to do that. Another way I approach weak point training is to do, at the end of whatever your major body part was for that day, you do a weak point training on the body part that's going to follow in the succeeding day. So what I mean by that is if I train back on Monday and then I'm going to train chest on Tuesday, after my back workout, whatever body part I'm weak with, chest, I'm going to train at least 1 or 2 exercises the day before. So if I'm training back, as soon as I'm doing my back exercise, let's say my middle chest is weak, I'm gonna do, let's say, flat bench, and then flat bench barbell, and then I'm gonna do flat bench dumbbell. So then when I train chest the very next day, I'm gonna do flat bench again, but I'm now, if this is a heavy week or a light week, then I'm gonna train flat bench accordingly. All it's gonna really do is it's really going to influence your muscle to push blood in it, tear it down, and grow. Man, really, that's the basis of weak point training. And so you have to, guys, have to weak point train. If you can get your body fully even, where everything looks equal, where nobody can really pick apart your physique, and you've seen folks like that where they look great all over, and you really don't know, you don't see a weak area on them. You don't see an area where they could have trained more. I mean, obviously, if they're trying to get bigger, you can always critique anyone, but you've seen those people with those bodies that just look evenly perfect. That's because they understand weak point training, and they're completely training their body. Now I know what you're going to ask, King Leo, I'm not genetic for this, or I'm not genetic for that. Listen, it's not always about genetics. You hear so many trainers and people talk about genetics more so than it's about learning your body type. Your body type tells you where your strengths and weaknesses are. Your body type tells you what nutrition is best for you to get you the results you're trying to gain. Your body type also tells you what you might be predisposed to be better at than not. Well, the areas that you aren't great in, you work harder at to make those lagging areas just as good as some of the areas that are your best areas. And it can be done. People do it all the time. All right? So guys, please, the message of the day is watch out for muscle imbalances. Throw weak point training into your regimen so that way you can have an overall complete physique and train hard. That means I got work to do. And so do you. So you know the rest. Get to it. Get dirty doing it. But most importantly, get it done.